But the great things about nature and about ourselves is there is no straight line where you have to do this, do that in order to get to the end point. But all you have to remember is perfection comes with repetition. You do it as long as you can, enough as you can, repeatedly, then it becomes a habit.
Hello everybody, this is your host, Roger, and I'm welcoming you again to Vinova Podcast. This is a podcast for innovation, self-exploration, and awareness. Stay tuned for the next episode. Welcome to the Vinova Podcast, where we explore topics related to innovation and personal growth. It is a pleasure to have you here. Listen to the show and supporting us. Again, do not forget to subscribe and follow us and send it, tweet it. Let people know that there's a way of talking about what matters, and there is many roads to success, and one have to just find their own and be mindful of it and make it work. There is no straight line. Success. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, desire is the starting point of all achievement. Not a hope, not a wish, but a keen pulsating desire, wish to transcend everything. And Napoleon Hill even went further. He said desire is the starting point of all achievement. Today, I would like to talk about desire as we have entered the Big Bang. The Big Bang is the self-actualization. We are on the top of the pyramid. This is where we want to be. This is the place where all the great things happen. I believe I said before, this is where magic happens. And the fun thing about it is that magic, that fire is inside of us. It's light there. And only thing we have to do in our life, in our existence, is to control it. So desire is important. So first, what is desire? Desire is an intense longing or craving for something. It is a powerful force that drives us to take action and pursue our goals. Whether it's a desire for success, love, wealth, or happiness, we all have something we want. But how do we become aware of our desire? And what can we do to ensure that they are aligned with our values and goals? In today's episode, we are not only exploring this question and providing you with some actionable tips to help you become more aware of your desire, but we are making it fun to reflect on what you already been doing, the steps that you already taken in your life, what is going into your mind, your creativity. We want to touch base on that. We want to help you empower what you have already started and give you the confidence to boost your energy to keep on doing it. Let's talk about the importance of being aware of your desire. When you know what you want, you can focus your energy and resources on achieving your goals. It also helps you to make better decisions and avoid distraction that might pull you away from your objective. See, in our life, we have so many distractions. We might come to a place where we say, this is what I am going to do. And there's so many noise around us. There's so many things that can actually push us aside and not being able to accomplish or to even start on the goal that we have set. But how do we go by that? We're talking about noise. We have distraction, TVs, distraction on your social needs. We refer to the physiological needs, the safety. All these are distraction. And when we control most of these on the bottom pyramid, we are more aware of ourselves. We become complete. We become the master of the sea or of our soul. Now remember, we are a vessel, and we have to guide that ship, navigate it. But for us to do that, we have to understand ourselves. So we have to control the noise. You have to be able to formulate your idea, translate your thoughts, turn them to actionable steps, write them down, and visualize on the end point of it. Yes, it is important for you to visualize what is the outcome of this. So when this all set, when I have completed all the steps, what is the desire? You have to start visualizing this. You have to start seeing yourself in that moment. And that gives you joy, that gives you strength, and that gives you confidence to go even further. But it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Personally, in my life experience, I have worked in many organizations, and I have seen many of them operate. But overall, what I have found is every one of them has the same objective, but they're not doing the same thing. Each one of them has their own strategy. So this is where all begins, where I start asking question, what is my strategy? And when I ask the question, what is my strategy? Then another question comes, what is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? And as I'm going to this goal, trying to write them down, and frankly, that was not an easy way for me to go at it. But the more I ask the question, the more aware I've become of my goals. So I start writing them down, looking for subjects or books that talk about some of these and trying to follow the footstep. Of course, you're going to need a reference point. Or some might even go further to say that, and I do encourage, you have to find a mentor. Someone that can tell you this is not aligned with your desire. You have to change it, and you have to be open to criticism. This is how you get better. What do you think? This is a fundamental question you have with your friends, with your family, people that is close to you, and people that is open to share their thoughts. You have to ask the question, I have this project I'm working on. What are your thoughts on that? What you think I can improve? So these things, when you start mastering it and you open to criticism, open to suggestion, then you become self-aware. And it's a sign that you're working on your desire. It is a sign that you're trying to align your desire with your values and goals. So how can you become more aware of your desire? Here are a couple things you can do. First, you have to reflect on your values and goals. You have to find what matters to you. In life, you cannot be like, it's okay, I don't care. No, you do care. Because if I come in your territory and I start pushing things around, I am gonna make you uncomfortable. And eventually you're gonna find yourself out of your comfort zone and ready to say exactly what you mean. Stop messing with my stuff. Leave me alone. Because you do care. It is easy to just sit down and say you don't care. But not caring, it's even harder than caring. It's just like when Newton said, when the body is in motion, it stays in motion. So nature is changing. Our way of life is changing. Our philosophy, the way we have seen things, we have constructed a mind to see things, is changing. So now when you sit down and you say, I don't care, I don't want to do nothing, and you're not worried about your values and goals, frankly, I'm telling you, my friend, you're doing more work than actually trying to work on it. It's even harder to not work on your values, not recognizing your goals. There's movement, and you're trying to stop a bullet train. That's hard. You can just jump in and find your purpose inside and discover much more about you. But the resistance requires strength, require a lot of work. But for what? So like we said, reflect on your values and goals. The next thing is to practice mindfulness, being present in the moment. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotion. This can help you become more aware of your desire. Meditation and journaling are great ways to power your thoughts to be more mindful. So I want you to take from this that every one of us has a desire to accomplish something. Either that we want to accomplish for the whole crowd, for our environment, or we want something for ourselves. We do have a desire. And the world we are living is not only teaching us, but it's integrated us to the values and goals, the common values, the common goals. And we have to find something that actually align with ourselves. We have to become conscious. And be at that moment is not a difficult thing to do. It starts by recognizing who you are, asking yourself about your strategy, flip back to your goal, and visualizing the endpoint of your goals. There is no straight line to the endpoint. No team in the NFL has won any game the same tactic. Every coach has their own ways of winning. Winning is the same. But are you winning? It's not the same. There is multiple ways to do so. But we just have to remember we are being of love and harmony. Everything we have to do has to be aligned with love and harmony. And please, practice mindfulness. Reflect on your values and goals. Stay tuned for our next episode. We will be joining a special guest who will share her insight on desire and provide some practical advice on how to use it as a driving force for personal growth and success. Stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe and share it, tweet about it, and please send us your voice, your comment. All these are welcome to the show, as we would like to make this a fun conversational episode each time. Thank you for tuning in, and empower your thoughts, develop your desire, and be more conscious. Thank you.